What's going on, YouTube? So last night I put out a little quick VR response to KB32. He put out a video talking about pistol light versus handheld light for home defense. What's the best, and trying to get kind of a discussion going on that. And I put out a video where it was just all dark, and I set up my phone right next to the target and was using my flashlight to illuminate and shoot the target, kind of like the viewer was the target. And I asked you guys to guess which one. Well, the answer, guys, is I used my Streamlight handheld 500 lumen XL. This is an awesome little light I did a review on, and it is my everyday carry light, and I absolutely love this thing. Now, there's a couple reasons I choose a handheld light over a pistol light at this point in time, and that is, I'm able to move the light up and around, away from my body. If you are using a light in a tactical situation, a light can become a bullet magnet. So, if people were shooting back. So, for that reason, and then not every situation where you need a light calls for a firearm, right? If you're just investigating something, a bump of the night, depending how big it is, you may have your gun drawn, you may not. You may just go to investigate with your light. And you don't necessarily want to be using your muzzle, pointing a muzzle at somebody while you're using your light to illuminate it. I heard a story, I think it was in a forum on Facebook, this was a while back, but a kid had heard somebody, there had been people vandalizing mailboxes, and there was somebody outside at nighttime, and he went outside and shined his flashlight. Well, his flashlight was a weapon light, and so he basically muzzled a guy that was just going out at nighttime to check his mail and happened to be walking past his mailbox. Now, most people wouldn't do that, but it's something to think about, I guess. Another thing to think about, guys, is whatever you choose, nobody can tell you what's right for you. You have to weigh the pros and cons and decide for yourself. I don't use a pistol light right now. I do use weapon-mounted lights on my long guns, and that's because I don't have two hands free at the time. But nobody can tell you what's right for you. You guys have to pick that for yourself by doing your own research. But another thing I want you guys to think about too, okay, whatever your method is that you decide, okay, well, I'm going to have a pistol light or I'm going to have a handheld light, do you guys go out there and practice with it? Because, I've chosen this as my method, but here until recently, I hadn't really practiced with a light at night, or, shooting one-handed a lot. I don't do a lot of one-handed shooting. So, that's something you need to keep in mind. That's something you need to practice, and that's something I'm going to start practicing more of. So, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I'm sure Coda Boy would too. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll check you out next time.